Good evening. I had a feeling you were finally going to stop. Lovely family over there. Are they your kids? Welcome. Oh, yeah. Well, the route you were taking is actually not going to take you anywhere. Yeah, I understand. But I think you're the one who's not getting it. You're not going anywhere. There isn't any road that can take you back to where you came from. Between the trees. Speaking of trees, have you watched the tree on the road? Yeah, you're definitely not going anywhere. You see, it's what, 6 p.m.? We have about 1 hour or 45 minutes to be precise before things go dark very soon, very fast. So I suggest we go over this very quickly so you and your lovely family can be safe and sound. No, you're not getting it. How many times have you tried to find your way back to the main road? Yeah. And doesn't that tell you anything about the possibility of going back? Well, I'm only asking this because what I'm going to tell you, depending on your state of mind, is going to make you think I'm a crazy woman, and I don't want to waste my time. I actually have things to do and people to attend and help. So I was just waiting for you to finally park your lovely car with your lovely family so I can be over with this and don't feel guilty or for the night not to weigh my conscience if you decide to leave again. Oh, great! So you're willing to listen. Now, how can I make this very brief? You, your spouse, and your kids need to come inside the bar as fast as possible if you don't want to die. You can turn and leave, but I don't suggest that as the right option to do, especially if you are deaf and you have heard what I said before. The screams? Yeah, the screams you hear in the distance are going to get worse in about 30 minutes. It's just a group of beasts awakening. No, they are not wild animals. They are far worse than wild animals. You see, this town is not what you think. We are trapped in here. We all the people, me, the people you see over there at the bar, you with your car, all of us have been trapped. All of us have watched the tree in the middle of the road, and all of us have been, let's call it, imprisoned in this town. We are not able to escape because all of us have done the same try over and over and over again. And we finally decide that due to the evidence, we can leave. So I just wish, I really wish that this was the only fact I had to tell you. But no, those screams you hear in the distance, they are monsters. They are coming. They come every night. And we have to deal with them the best way we can. Yeah, I can be crazy, but you know, I'm not outside here instead of being over there at the bar because I like talking to you, because you are a stranger to me and you mean nothing. So if I'm here, please consider this a pitiful gesture for you, a merciful gesture for you. We are trapped here, and if you don't come right with me into that bar over there, you are going to be in great trouble. Yeah, you can hear them, right? Loud and clear. We've spent many nights here. I've been here for a year, so trust me when I say these monsters will play nice at first. You will think that they are lovely people walking around like in a beautiful, peaceful neighborhood. But they are not. They are monsters and they feed on you. So if you don't take your spouse and your kids inside there, and if you don't do it for yourself, do it for them, unless, well, unless you want those lovely kids to be devoured. Oh, yeah. When I mean devoured, I mean teeth breaking the skin, ripping their faces off, and of course, you being forced to watch how they die a painful and slow death. Trust me, I've seen it happen. You don't want that for them. Those monsters, they don't have mercy. They don't recognize between evil and good because they are evil. They are the devil, as one of us says. Well, he has a sense of relation as many of us. I think is what has managed to keep us together, trying to remain strong. But you're free, right? There is free will. There is always the free will to choose what you want to do. So either you stay here with your family and die, or you take all of your lovely bats into that direction over there and be safe. I see you are considering it. That's good. That's what you should do, if you want them to be safe for the night at least. So, I'm gonna make this very quick. You better pay attention. Oh, these ones? Yeah, they may seem like they don't really have value, but they are going to become your best friend in a few minutes. These are what we call talismans. With talismans, you will be able to protect your house, protect your door, and more important, protect your family. As long as you have one of these, they won't be able to come inside your house. It's a long story. The sheriff of this place has managed to accidentally find this, and well, the rest is history. At least we don't have to keep running around in circles or hiding for our lives every night like we used to. Oh, no. I'm not the sheriff. I'm just a person who has grown quite tired to be explaining this, but who still has a heart to do it over and over again to strangers like you. So, choose one. Yes, one and only one. The resources have to be spread equally. The three of them are going to be useful, and if you don't trust what I say, you shouldn't be taking so much time with the decision, right? Just one. This one, okay. So, what you will want to do with this and pay attention because this is going to save all of your lovely lives, is hang this on the window of your house of preference. Yeah, I should have talked to you about that. You will be able to choose tomorrow morning if you want to live in the town or in the colony. But I suggest right now you keep this and you spend the night either in the bar or next to the bar in that house over there. I will talk to the family so they are able to accommodate you for the night. But you will hang this at least in your room, in your windows, because you don't want the monsters to come in. You really don't. So, take it. Even if you don't trust me, just take it. I know what I'm talking about. Now, another important step. You're going to want to use this. No, it's not a rag. Well, it actually is. But this is going to be very helpful when it comes to windows as well. Especially if you're able to sit to the other side and the windows are not locked in any way. Well, why, you see? Because these monsters can adopt the way of poor old grandmas, of family members you miss, of innocent strangers walking by, as I was saying before. And they're going to get into your mind and they're going to try to manipulate you for you to open the windows for them. And once you do that, it's over. Not only for you, but also for your kids. You heard that, didn't you? They're coming. Not only for you, but for your kids. So, take this and don't ask any more questions. Just take this and you will need to place them over the windows. Well, because you'll see, if I do this, you can see my face, right? I can deceive you. And maybe you think of yourself very highly. Maybe your wife thinks of yourself highly as well. But trust me, once you spend 1 month here, 3 months, 4 months, a year, you will need this. And your kids, they seem like they are very innocent, very young and very convincing. Unless you want the monster to persuade them. Use this. You will thank me for it when there is not a massacre occurring in your home. Yeah. The resources. Well, don't expect the bar over there to attend that solicitude. When I was talking about resources, I was talking about vital things, not fancy stuff like the ones you left at home. No, I'm talking about water, I'm talking about food, I'm talking about medicine, I'm talking about sheets, blankets, everything you will need to spend the winters here. Because, as you can imagine, cars can come here, police can come here. We are lost. We're a little invincible dot in a map that doesn't even exist. So, no, there is not a plate of pasta waiting for you at the bar, for you and your family. There is just, if you're lucky, a kind of corn and some lentils we managed to. So, yeah, well, we don't really have a market to go and buy stuff because, as I was saying, people don't come here. So, We need to plant stuff. We need to sow stuff. We need to collect and reap what we sow. That's if we want to live, of course. And I assume you do as well. You will be able to help. You do seem like the strong type, so I think you will do good for the field. At least when it comes to using a shovel, right? You've used a shovel before, right? Well, I could teach you. I mean, look at me. If I could do it, you can do it. And you will do it because you want those mouths over there to be fed, right? All of us have to cooperate. Yes, kids are always our first priority. But fancy stuff, luxurious stuff, at least what we consider luxurious stuff here, is not. They're coming. Come on, bring your kids out of the car, bring your wife too, and follow me to the bar. I'm not asking. Go, open the door, and bring your family safe and sound over there.